I was 16 when I had moved here from Nigeria to the United States. Originally came over here to play basketball. Moved over here. I was provided a host family who was really dear to me. They took care of me. They took me in like from the very start, and they've been there for the entire time. So yeah, originally came over here to play basketball. Started playing football down here, and this is where we at right now.
Just how did that opportunity arrive in the first place? Were you playing a lot of basketball in Nigeria? Who helped you to come to America to have this opportunity?
Yes, sir, I did. It was from this foundation. It was called it's called ABO and AOF Young Foundation. He runs it, and what he does, like, he try to come back home every year, and just try to give back to the community, like just through sport and through education, the STEAM program he actually runs also. And yeah, he came over, and I went to his camp, and it turns out I was one of the best at his camp, and like, he usually bring coaches from the United States too, and he sends film, and he did that, and my coach, which is actually my host dad at the moment, he saw it, and Edgewood agreed to actually offer me a scholarship to come to the United States.
How exciting was that, and how much was that excitement maybe balanced out with naturally when you have to adapt to a new country and culture changes? I mean, what was that challenge like?
It was really exciting. It was really exciting. It was like a new journey, and yeah, my family was down for it. My mom and my sister, my siblings, they're all down for it. And like I tell everybody all the time, it was a little sacrifice that everybody was actually willing to make. And yeah, just coming to the United States, it was so much like than I actually expected. Like, like, it's way different. Um, it was the culture was it was a big different, and everything was just it was a cultural change, but it's just something like I got used to, like, with time. Like the food, the people, because I moved straight to Alabama, and yeah, it's kind of country, so like it was just so different, but it's just something like you get used to and you just adjust to.
How did going over to play college basketball then turn into becoming an NFL left tackle and now being on the brink of being a high draft pick as well?
Yeah, it was different because I didn't actually expect it. My dream was, like, coming to the United States, and probably like going to play college basketball. That was the dream. But yeah, like, just a lot of stuff happened. Got tons of offer, like just playing a year of high school football, and I landed myself in Auburn, um, which I actually spent 5 years of my life over there, and one of the best experience of my life. And like, I just stayed there, kept walking, just trying to walk hard.
And what was it like, sort of that experience when you were being recruited as well? Because it's my understanding that you had a lot of interest. There was a lot of teams trying to secure you for their team.
Yeah, it was a lot of schools. It was something I didn't know about. Yeah, because I thought, like I said, I thought I was gonna play basketball, and all those coaches was like coming to my school, coming to come see me play, coming, like, coming to school, pulling me out of class, and coming home to come visit. I didn't really know much about it. I didn't know what was going on. It was just all new for me, and yeah, it was a different experience. But yeah, it's something I actually started to understand as the process just keep going along.
And you played a lot of games at Auburn. What was that experience like, and playing in the SEC?
It was crazy. Yeah, everybody was good. Everybody was fast, big, strong. College football, like, it was totally different. Um, Yeah, but it was a great experience, and I, just being able, like, to come in there and start and play and compete for a starting job. It wasn't easy, but at the same time, like, I'm a guy who actually takes pride in whatever I do, and yeah, I try to excel at every given moment, at everything I actually lay my hands on, and yeah, that was my mindset, like, coming in there. it was to play. I wasn't going to be like another college athlete who actually didn't play or contribute to the team. So it was a great experience for me, like just being able like to play and contribute, like put my own share like to the team and my teammates.
Did you enjoy beating Alabama at the end of last season? It's a good way to
Yes,
finish
sir.
off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. That's what it's all about, though. If you're not from here, like you actually like don't know like what big of a rivalry that is. Like when I moved to the United States, I didn't actually know that. By the end of the day, like just something you actually learn. Like this is actually way bigger than actually football itself. Like it's crazy.
It just seems like there are a lot of players on that Auburn team that have got great character and great passion for the game. I wanted to ask you about one of your teammates, Marlon
Okay.
Davidson. Did you face off a few times in practice with him, and what's that like?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did. Marlon is a character. That's why I actually describe him to be like. It's a special character. Is a guy like who is for the team. Like he always put the team first. This is really strong, athletic. You're gonna see him come in there like with a smile. Like he never has a bad day. He comes in there with a big smile, and he's ready to go to work when it's time. That's why I say like he's a character. Like you see him coming there, like he plays with everybody. But when you get on the field, like he's a whole different Marlon Davidson. And yeah, he's a really good one.
Has it been a bit of a frustrating build up to the draft, not being able to do anything at the Senior Bowl or the Combine, and then coronavirus has prevented most of the players from having a proper pro day?
Yeah, yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, he's been a frustration, and I was frustrated about it. But at the same time, I'm a guy who played 3 years at Auburn, and I got film. And yeah, this coach, I believe this coach is going to take this into consideration too. And yeah, I'm not a lazy player, and I'm a hardworking guy. But at the same time, like this whole pandemic right now is way bigger than all of us. It's bigger than everybody. And it's bigger than football. Like there's a lot of people actually losing their life, people losing loved ones, and all that. So at the end of the day, like I try to say this all the time. My mama tell me this all the time. Just control whatever you can control. And like I said, this is way bigger than everybody. So right now, just try to stay positive at all time. That's what I try to do, and just wait for my time to come. And when that time comes, just just be ready to go.
Now, watching the Auburn games, it's very clear you're a very athletic and powerful tackle. I'm guessing you've done a pro day of sorts, haven't you, to get some numbers for teams? Have you got any idea on what are the expectations of the test that you didn't do? How did you perform when it comes to things like the broad and the vertical jumps and the 40 and stuff like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, like those actually does count, but it all comes down to like, is he able to learn the plays? Is he able like to play football? That's what it's gonna come down to. Because like a lot of guys actually athletic, like they can run, they can jump. And I'm saying like I'm not saying I'm not one of those guys too, because I know I'm one of those guys. I can do all that. I can jump like before my knee scope. My vert was 32, 33 something, and I've run a 4.8 before. So there's a like just this is just like little things like like actually count to the game too. But at the same time, like when you get over there, like it's a different mindset. Like you're gonna boil it down to like, can you play football? That's what it is.
Now, I write about the draft and the Seahawks. Have you had any FaceTime meetings or combine meetings with Seattle?
No, no, sir. I had yeah, I actually spoke to the coach at the on informal meetings at the combine, but no official meetings with them.
How have you found the FaceTime meetings? It's obviously a little bit different this year. Have you enjoyed those with teams?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty much the same formal meeting, like just talking to the coach or just talking to teams regularly. But at the same time, it's just on Facetime. So at the same time, you want to put out your best version out there, and yeah, it's been good so far.
What will next week be like for you? Hearing your name called, you were officially going to be an NFL player. What's that moment going to be like? Do you think?
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be real exciting. For me, I know right now this is just the beginning of my story, and yeah, it's just another chapter. And yeah, I can't wait. Like a little bit nerve wracking, like a little bit nervous about it, but at the same time, it's excited, and I just want to wait and see how it goes. So yeah, it's gonna be a dream come true.
What are your aims for the next level then? If this is just the start, what do you want to achieve in your football career?
Uh, for me, just being able to help my team. Um, you know, I mean, going in there as a rookie, like you always want to get like a playing time. Like that's always been my mindset. Coming in there and being able to compete for a starting job, play at my team, and like win a championship. And also at the end of the day, whatever accolades actually comes with that, I'm gonna take it. But at the same time, like I'm a guy who was gonna put a team first, and that's what I want to do. Just go in there and actually do my work.
And finally, have you spoken to your siblings much about what's going to happen next week and how excited are they for you?
Yeah, I've spoken to him, but at the same time, with this oh COVID-19 stuff going on, they're over there right now in lockdown too, and yeah, so like we really don't even talk about just right now. We just talk about like the whole environment and whatever's going on right now. So yeah, but I spoke to him, and next week too, I'm gonna try to get him on the phone and see if we can FaceTime and just wait.
Tega, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, and best of luck with your NFL career, and good luck for next week as well.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.